The U.S. Repatriation Program is administered by the Office of Human Services, Emergency Preparedness and Response, or OHSEPR, within the Administration for Children and Families of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. OHSEPR leads all federal emergency repatriation planning and operations conducted under the program. OHSEPR may request assistance from other federal, state, and local entities as needed to support emergency repatriation operations. This video provides instructions for representatives of authorized state agencies on how to complete the routine repatriation reimbursement request form. State and local service providers should complete this form to request reimbursement for costs that are reasonable, allowable, and linked to an expense incurred providing temporary assistance to repatriates under the U.S. Repatriation Program. State agencies or local service providers may submit a single form to report costs and claim reimbursement for temporary assistance provided in the United States to a repatriation case, individual or family. States and local service providers may submit claims on an ongoing basis and are encouraged to submit claims monthly. Requests for reimbursement must be submitted no later than 30 days following case closure. Requests submitted after 1 year following the date of case closure will not be reimbursed. There are 4 sections in the form to complete. Let's go over each section. Section 1 asks for agency information. Enter the name and address of your requesting agency in Item 1. In Item 2, select your agency type, either state or local service provider. You will provide the repatriate's information in Section 2. Enter the repatriate's case number in Item 3 and their case status in Item 4, either open or closed. In Item 5, enter the date that the case was opened and the date the case was closed. If the case is still open, enter present next to 2. For example, the case was opened from 01/01/2023 to present. In Item 6, check the applicable box to indicate if the reimbursement request is initial, interim, final, or a cancellation refund. In Items 7 to 12, enter the repatriate's personal information, including their name and social security number, their address, and their contact information. Enter the name of each dependent in Item 9. If the repatriate has more than 5 dependents, use a separate sheet of paper to list any additional dependents. In Item 10, write the total number of individuals in the case, including the repatriate. Then, identify the number of adults and minors in the case. You will enter costs in Section 3. The table in Item 13 lists common costs in 2 columns, including 4 other costs where you can specify the expense. The cost types include money payments, medical care, temporary lodging, and transportation. Next to each cost type, enter the total dollar amount you are requesting reimbursement for in the total column. In Item 14, write any additional information you wish to share regarding the costs. Be sure to include supporting documentation for these costs, such as signed cost approval forms, Form RR-08, receipts, signed vouchers, invoices, etc. Refer to the instructions on page 2 and 3 of this form for more information regarding required documentation and cost type descriptions. In Section 4, you will certify that the information you entered in Sections 1, 2, and 3 is true, complete, and accurate to the best of your knowledge. You will enter your name, title, and contact information in Items 15 and 16. Provide your signature in Item 17, and then date the request submission in Item 18 using the format suggested. By signing this form, you are also aware of the penalties for submitting false information. After you complete, sign, and date the form, send the reimbursement request form and any supporting documentation to OHSEPR's grantee, ISS USA, at 1120 North Charles Street, Suite 300, Baltimore, Maryland, 21201.